I may have said this before, but in your life, in your time, because we are in an informational age, it's a lot of information flowing to you. Whether how you choose to absorb it, whether you choose to bullshit and say, what, but it's a lot of information flowing to you in many different angles. Whether it's the radio, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I mean, it's a lot of information out here flowing to us. And a lot of information is bad. Some information is good. But this information not real. When I think about it, you just don't, as men, as people, but predominantly this is men. Men, we have to practice thinking logically, even if you fail. Even if you fail, you got to practice thinking logically. I say that because I want to talk about this great point. I watched this dating show, and people don't understand people. The more you can understand people, especially in a romantic relationship or any relationship, you can be more flexible and more open-minded. For an example, a woman came on a show. I think she said she's 40, and she ain't been in a relationship. Does she have kids or not have kids? I don't remember, but she's 40 years old and ain't never been in a relationship. You're the problem. You have no practice in understanding humans. We all are related in some way, fashion, form. Men, women, black, white. We all. So don't look at another race like they're so special. You're looking at that, and it's all in your head. This woman comes on Kendra's show. People come on Kendra's show, and she don't hit good points. See, Kevin Samuels hit great points. If you listen to a lot of his content, people that give out great content, it's like a book. You can't just read one chapter of the book. The book may be great. You may not agree with one chapter or one bullet. You don't agree, but everything else, 80 to 70%, you agree with it. Yes. TLA and the lead attorney said this great. I'm sure some other ones, and James Sexton, white man. James Sexton, great. I love it. I love what he said. Because he said in relationships, you should be a coach. You should be a motivator, not a nag. Like when you first meet that girlfriend or boyfriend, you are a coach. You are a motivator. Over time, it goes into people being a nag. Oh my God. James Sexton, great point. I don't believe in marriage, but I will listen. I can see the good and I can see the bad in it, okay? I can see both sides. I'm not just listening. Oh, you're talking about me. Oh, it's all bad. It's all bad. No. Two things can be right at the same time. That's a good point. Oh, that's a great point. If you want to argue a subject, you can be like, oh man, you have a good point. But you have a good point too. Let's go back to this woman. People say when you've been single for over 5 years, you are the motherfucking problem. When you are a decent looking man or woman and you've been single for long, you are the motherfucking problem. You're the problem. You're the problem. You are the problem because you lack people skills. Who said that best? TLA, the lead attorney. But you got to understand what he said. He said, you're not just going to get married. No matter all the success you got, you ain't been with a woman or a man romantically in over 10 or 20 years. With all the money that you got, everything that you got, your relationship is probably not going to work out. Because here's the thing, not everything besides this money and success and all that. You got to understand, how do you deal with other humans? Whether that's you, it doesn't matter. Whether it's a woman dealing with a man or whether it's a man dealing with it really doesn't matter. It's just how you deal with people, period. So being single for a long period of time, and especially like when you're a decent looking woman, men, you got to put yourself out there to get rejected. You got to put yourself out. You got to be the hunter. It just is what it is. Now, women on the other hand, as long as you buy a lot of men, I know men are hitting on you. I would even say, I'm not gonna use what I would think is hot, because I know a lot of fat niggas, a lot of people don't have my standard. Okay, they don't. So just because I may think you're ugly and fat, some other niggas may still hit on you all day long. So you know what I mean? I'm excluding myself. I'm just thinking neutral. But being single for a long period of time is not good. We need to practice relationships. That's the most important thing, Oh, I've been single all this, I've been single all this. Nigga, what does that mean? It ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna work out. And James Sexton, he hit on so many points, James Sexton. But the number one point he says, don't try to change people. That's number one. Take people as they are. As you get older, you are old and stuck in your ways. You don't even see it. You become such of a creature of habit, you don't even see it. Really, you got to let people live. At the age of 40, I'm not trying to change nobody. I ain't trying to change. I take people as they are. Telling, people come on a dating show saying, oh, I work out, you got to work out. Or I read books, you got to read books. Or you got to be an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, you got to be an entrepreneur. I own my own business, so you got... No, that's stupid. You need a diverse group of friends. You'll realize everybody, we're all the same. We're all similar. Now, a lot of people just overthink. It just is. And then what I'm going to add, this is my 2 cents. My 2 cents. If you live in New York and you have a problem dating, you're the problem. It's 10 million people in New York. No matter how fat, how ugly you are, man or woman, it's 10 million people in New York. If you can't find a girlfriend or boyfriend, you are the fucking problem. Secondly, LA, California, it's a diverse. And the diversity, this is what nobody tells you. If you're open to other races, people from other races may love you. Okay? I'm going to give you that tip. That's what you don't understand. You're talking to somebody that all I date is people from other races. Okay? You can score better with other race than you can sometimes with... It's just a numbers game. Dating is a numbers game, but once you diverse. Some white people has called me Michael Jordan. Some white people has called me Vin Diesel. Some other white people has called me Snoop Dogg. I never forget, I was watching The Last Dance with some girl and she said, "Oh man, you like Michael Jordan." No black person has ever said that to me. But see, a white person look at me and see something different. Because all them phrases that I'm getting all came from white people. Crazy. Vin Diesel was one I was in high school. That was back when Vin Diesel was even more famous than he was now. So that was decades ago. I haven't got Vin Diesel in a long time. But Snoop Dogg and this is just crazy. But here's the deal. It helps being diverse. God, single. You can't be single. And like I said, this is what sugar babies count. Maintenance men count. Whoever that you smash on a regular, they count too. When it comes to relationship is not relationship. This is my definition of relationship. Relationship is not always the people that you call boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, they may be the people that you go out to dinner with on a regular. They're the sex that you want to sleep with. Okay, not your boys, not your boys. I'm not talking about your boys. They're the sex that you want to sleep with. Period. Or people that you hook up with regular, chill with regular. I mean, everybody said romantic involvement. Sex is involved. Okay. Goddamn. If you don't got nobody you can call and say you can go out to dinner, or dinner, movie, all that, because my bitch. Let me tell you something. It's too many average women out here too. Let me just add that to the Quran. It's too many average women. What does that mean? Average. You don't need to make a lot of money. You don't need to be 6 foot tall. If you listen to the internet will have you thinking, I need to be 6 foot tall. I need to make 6 figures. It's poor Michael B. Jordans in every neighborhood. It's poor Captain Americas and Thor type niggas. All them type of niggas are in the hood putting babies and bitches. They're just the average. They're just the bus driver. I just use these people that know. The Michael B. Jordans that women like, the Thors, the Captain Americans, the Andrew Tates. In the white community, it's men just like this, black community, Latino community, all. And they're just average motherfuckers. Some of them, they doing shit that you don't want them to do, putting babies in your daughters. Some of them drug dealers, stealing cars, getting locked up. Average niggas. Average. Just average. Now, average. So, the America, the world that we live in, man, you need, the better you are to understand people. That's the most important thing, and they're not special. See, as you get older, as you're 40, if you're like black and you're 40 and you've never dated nobody but black people, and you think white women are special, I'm just using that for an example. It's not, your brain is already toxic. You're already programmed to think white women are special. They're not special. They're special to you in your eyes and your individual biased mind, but it's actually really more white women than there are black women. In the United States, there is. Truly is. That's why I like Dominican women. There's a couple Dominican women that came in a Kendra show. You know, Dominican, they're kind of like light-skinned black people. I mean, they're black people, but they're like really, really light-skinned type. They got like a good complexion, like. And the Dominican woman, I never forget it. She said she dated all races. She was from New York. She didn't have a problem getting men. She didn't have a problem. Places like New York and LA, the diversity is so high. You don't have to be best looking. You can be average. I'm sorry, you can be average. You know how many people I know I can go on a date with and take their ass to Chipotle or Chick-fil-A, or take their ass where I cannot fucking afford. I'm a man and I lead the punch. I lead it. I give them choice. You want to go here or you want to go here? Of course I'll pay, but I go within my pay grade. And this is, see, when you date hood rats or people that's average and they like you, that's the thing, man. If you're fat and ugly, know your lane. Just know your lane. Just know your lane, okay? A lot of men don't know their lane. Women that like you or men that like you, they'll compromise. They'll compromise. Okay? I'm going to pay you anyway. Baby, I got you. I'm going to pay you anyway. I'm going to pay you anyway, player. Shit. I'm going to pay. I got you. Don't need to worry about it. We're going to go. Shit, we're going to go. Shit, okay. Shit, I know some hood people, they'll be happy with Waffle House. I know some hood people, they'll be happy with a pack of cigarettes, some Newports, and some, people are really not that hard to please, man. I swear to God, especially average people. They're not, man. Y'all just overthink it, bro. Like, I don't know. See, my mind, I guess I may have an individual bias, because like I said, I know more white women than I do black women, and I'm black. Okay? And it just is what it is. I don't look at anybody as special. You know? I just hate when I watch the Kendra show and they're racist. These black women are racist, or men. I hate when I see ugly fat people. They lead with no white people. I be like, nigga, you are fat as fuck. It's like Lizzo saying no white men. Let's just say Lizzo said no white man. You may not know who Lizzo is. She's a big singer. If Lizzo said no white man, the white man ain't losing out on nothing. Okay? Who cares? I mean, like, shit. Like, goddamn. That's all I can say. And the bigger the poor. The bigger the poor, the better. The bigger the poor, the better. That's I don't know what else to say. The bigger the poor the people that you have to shoot for, the better. Shit. God damn. Now you can't be so picky. God damn shit. 40-year-old versions, or I ain't never been in love. I mean, you 40 and you ain't never been in love. You 40 and you ain't never been in love. You 30, 40, whatever, you up to motherfuckers, you're the problem. You are the problem. Fuckers. Shit. You go to LA. LA is one of the most beautiful places. No, shit, goddamn. And like I'm gonna say this to the day I die. Man, you gotta have confidence. Don't look like a loser and talk like a loser. Damn. look like a loser and talk like a damn. Just act like you get hoes and you smashed in. Don't act like at least not that damn. Shit. Men. Here's the deal. You know, if you take away some of the men, like an Andrew Tate, like a Michael B. Jordan, like Captain America, Thor, if you take away their money and put them in the average man and leave them with the confidence, they will still good women. So it's not necessarily just because they got money. It's not necessarily just because they got money. Goddamn. Money nice, status nice, but like I said, it's hood niggas in every hood putting babies in bitches, okay? It's Captain Americans, Thoros, and the Michael B. Jordan's putting babies in hoes in every hood. Latino, white, black, it don't fucking matter, bro. It don't matter, bro. I just think in an institution of relationships, when you've been single for a long period of time, you're the problem. And like I said, I include sugar babies, sad niggas, sad women, everybody you can call them are relationships too, not just people that you call boyfriend and girlfriend. So I would never really tell people I'm single. I got friends I can chill with, I can call up. You know, people I hang out with on a regular, people that sometimes, they may cancel because they got something to do or they stay longer at work. That's the part of life, man. Your date may cancel. It's okay, baby. I'll see you next time. It's the part of doing business, baby. Okay, part of doing business. People may cancel on you. We try not to stand each other up. That's a lot. Most friends don't stand you up. They may say, "Hey, I can't because of this. Hey, I gotta cancel because of this." Not standing people up. Now that's the bad. Not showing up, not calling. Goddamn. I'd rather just say, "Hey, I can't." Well, shit, that's better than standing up. That's the most important thing that kill relationship is standing people up. Standing people up, man. But I ain't even gonna lie. I done blocked people, then unblocked them before. I ain't even gonna lie. I done blocked people and unblocked them before. I'm like, oh, you know what? Me and this girl match very well. We match. Don't block this person. Of course, they're not perfect, but we match overall. So, but that's just a part of getting to know people.